2, 1. Gauge stream. Oh, that says the wrong thing. It should say engage stream. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I see Gilby over there on Twitchies too. Hello. Let's get... You right there, Hank? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the week. Dee Dee. Dan. Hello, Gilby. Robert. Hello, Elevator. How are you? Good to see you. Hello, Sharon and Charch. Good to see you guys, and lurkers and twerkers and other things that rhyme with that. I'm feeling standing, like we need to stand to start today's proceedings, I think. Not feeling sitting. Need to stand, I think. Should have done all this before. Ooh, going up, men's underwear. How is everyone today? Hope you're all well. Let's put you back there. That'll be perfect. We'll cut my head off a little bit. And boop. Okay, how is everyone? Yesterday I was feeling really just no bueno, so I pushed yesterday's stream to today. Sorry everyone, I had to just take a day in lieu. If you've ever heard that expression. Is that a mullet? I told you, PC, I was going to grow it. And it's not quite, it's what we call an NRL haircut these days. We're standing up today, Dee Dee. Hey, welcome back, BC too. We missed you, buddy. I hope everyone's well. What else is happening? We've got stuff to crack on with today. Dan says, welcome to the new live stream of Van Ham. Hey everyone, welcome our new friend to the channel, Dan. He's just come today, which we've never seen him before, but welcome Dan to the channel, everyone. I'd like you to just give him a warm round of applause for making a stream. Thank you, Dan, for being here. Love you, buddy. Right, let's get into some Planet Coaster. Last time out, I was tearing... do you see, the reason I have this haircut, BC, is because last Planet Coaster stream, I tore all this out in frustration, but there's been patches, there's been updates, okay? Whoa. Hang on, let me back. Let me get out of here. We're inside the world. So, now when we haven't done much more of this. Now when these guys go, people line the streets. Yep, it works, okay? We've got to get back and finish this today. I need to have a break from these. I'm just running out of creativity when it comes to the juices flowing, but this is the start I've made for one of the floats that will get going. I want to have confetti that just goes boof out of this. When that opens, it goes boof, right? So that'll be a confetti launcher there, and we'll have someone on the float somewhere around here doing something anyway. So the whole premise, I think what I'm going to do for a couple of the floats is I'm going to have some floating discs, magical floating discs that the people are standing on, or our two new mares will stand on a couple of like floating discs with the confetti that goes bush, some lights, some music, and all that sort of cool stuff, right? So that's that. And we've still got Madame Tarantulas, which is working fine. Your juices are not flowing; they're making a pill for that, says BC.
Welcome to the 24th century.
Hey, Calf. Thanks for following. You're building a park, and if you would like to, could you take a look at my park so far? The park is called Magic World, and the share code is... Okay, leave it with me, mate. We've only just got started today, but when we have a bit of a break in proceedings, we'll go and have a look at it, if that's okay, Calf. Thanks for sharing your world, and if anyone else wants to go and check that out, I can leave the link. Calf's, we're talking to people over on YouTube, by the way. If anyone else wants to check out some of that, I can send you the link as well in the meantime, if anyone else would like to see it.
Great kid! Don't get cocky!
39 months of pure place.
Thanks, Johnny. Hey, Andrew, how are you? Dave, how are you? Yeah, definitely. I'm always up for brainstormers, you know that. 39 months of pure pleasure. Thank you, Johnny. It's 30. Thank you for that on continued support, by the way. I'm always so overwhelmed by that. As you all know, this was set to be the train station down here. So part of the new DLC that we've got were some new rides, and the new yada da da da. Where is it? Small town theme, right? We got some small town theme building stuff. Now with this stuff, I've been waiting for the right time to build the train station. So just to give my brain a break from floats, because I'm floated out. I'm floating out of that area just for a second. We'll go back and do that. Uh-oh, Deathdrop says he's got a surprise for me. Are you ready for a big surprise, Ham? Sure. What are you gonna do? Andrew, Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster. Yeah, the Germans out, hey? That was a big thing out of the World Cup, wasn't it? What's he doing, Hanky? Hey, Deathdrop has just hit a 100 streak. I need to have... I better put a pop-up, DD. What I'll do is I'll try and organise to have a pop-up when you hit a milestone streak, like every 10. How about that? On the screen. So every time someone gets a watch streak, like DD, 100, it'll pop up and do a big notification thing. I'll try and do something like that. That is huge, mate. Thank you, buddy. 100. That's not just 99, that's 100. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to slap in. Slap it in. El Traino in here, which we previously measured. If you don't remember, we previously cut and measured it. Let's have you one back. One back or one forward? I don't think it matters. I'll put you there. And out the back here we're going to go... Wait. Yeah. And I'll probably have you to there. Right, that's our train. So this was supposed to be our train station, which is fine. And it's going to go around the rest of the park. Thank you, don't leak, please. Diddy needs a roll of toilet paper. Dan? Diddy need to get out more? Oh, today I decided not to get a coffee from the coffee shop. They were selling these, so I thought I'd try one of these. Strong latte, a cold can of strong latte. So I'm going to be trying that shortly. I'm excited for that. Okay, so part of this, what I wanted to do was have this beautiful, as you come up through these courtyard sections and so forth, when this building gets all heritage built out, now that I've got some building parts, I can probably build this building the way I wanted to as well, which means I'm going to have to probably take a lot of this down to just re-put it up. But over here, I can start putting in these small town buildings as the train stations, which is what I wanted. However, we're going to have to blend them into our dark greys, reds, greens, blacks that match our Whimsy Hollow, right? So that's kind of the key we're going to go for here. But I do want to kind of keep it nice and a bit more brighter, a bit more old Victorian style esque train station buildings, you know, with some irons, like, what do they call it? Wrought iron, that sort of stuff. So let's start off by firstly getting our brick that we're going to use, which is the new lovely brick. This one. Not that one. That's a block. Not a brick, that's a block. This one. That's not it. It's here. Here it is. Right, so it's this wall here. However, we're going to make it our greens, right? So we're going to use that one. Confirm. We'll use a slightly different one. Confirm. And then we'll use that. But what we might do is darken that one up a little bit more like that. Something like that. There. The light one's probably just a bit too bright, so I might need to wash that one out a little bit like that. Yeah, and I think that's the color of the wall we want there. Have I tested different countries' coffees? Ham. Wondering what countries you think does the best coffee. 1 second, because Johnny and I were talking about this yesterday and I forgot to check my coffee. Hang on. Yeah, I do normally. Like last one, I think I had an African one, an Ethiopian one. This one, I just have a really dark roast blend. This one, I don't know where it's from. It didn't say, but I really like it. It's because I like really dark, strong coffee. Oh, hang that up. You made a bit of a mess. Good boy. So yeah, have you got any suggestions? You don't build stations, Johnny, and you build tracks. All right. La 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 la. We're gonna go like that. Right, cool. I built you on the wrong side. That's fine. I'll get you sorted shortly. I'm gonna now. Here we go. I want to go 1, 2, middle, 3, 4. 3, 4. Yep. Leave a gap. That one. Do that. Okay, cool. Next, we're gonna get the new plank wall. Yeah, have you got any good suggestions? I know Johnny had some good ones yesterday. Wish this train would rack off. It's kind of in the way. The colours we're going to run for this. I'm going to take this sand dune colour, and this ain't going to be our colour, by the way. And we're going to go to manual, and I'm going to cream it up. But keep it a bit sort of darker and dingy, a bit like that, right? So we're going to go for more of a, well, like a beigey coffee coloured, if you want to think about it like that. So they're going to be our two main colours on this building, right? Oh my gosh, just stop making me do that. Let's just zoom out a little bit, might help us. There we go. Cool, right, so there are our colours. Next, we're going to have a flat roof awning with cast iron structures. We're going to have a lot of trim. There's going to be a lot of trim on this building to bring it up to spec. You're a light and fruity blend kind of guy yourself. BC, you guys have a good coffee machine. What do you guys go for flavor-wise? No, I can't do fruity. It's like beer. I can't drink fruity beer either. Beer's got to be a cold, crisp lager on a hot day. That's it. Okay. Get our roof. We'll use the same roof just in here, but that's a tiled one. Use that one, thanks. What, Gilby, what kind of, where would you get those kind of blends? Like, what would they be, mate? Where would you get that? Black coffee for you? Yeah, I like a really strong black coffee. Anyone else stoked for GTA 6? Look, I've played every GTA game there is. The thing that's got me concerned is the writing team. Because it's not the, if you don't know, the original writing team for GTA 5, they're gone. They are gone. They are gone. And I want you to go and Google the new writing team for GTA 6. Otherwise, yes, I'm really excited. I'm not going to judge it based on that. I'm still going to play it. I'm excited for it. I'm just a little concerned about the writing. The writing won't be like what it used to be, put it that way. And that's what's got me a little worried. But it's Rockstar, okay? It's Rockstar. They're not gonna stuff up their game. They're not gonna stuff their own game up. You would think so. You wouldn't think so anyway. You're a hazy double A IPA guy? No. Once you're talking, I can drink a couple of them at the start. If you're out on an evening, I'll have a couple of IPAs, but that's my max. Two IPAs, I reckon I'm done. You saw about the writing team? Yeah, it's a little concerning, if you ask me. For a GTA game, anyway. I'm a little worried. Strong latte sounds like the brand of milk called milk. Have my strong coffee brand. Coffee brand. Coffee. Detailing putting himself ready for Transport Fever 3. Oh my god, Andrew. The fact we haven't heard anything yet still worries me about that game. Okay, so we got these lovely... These are small town columns. However, I think we could metalize them up. Make them look... The lighting seems a little strong here, but let me just have a look here for a sec. Going for sort of a, that maybe? Maybe not. Maybe I'll keep it all this color. Hang on, these will be better. Now these are the light posts if you don't know, but I'm thinking I might use them as the columns instead, right? So basically that will be the premise. A little large like that. Either that or might go like you talking about Transport Fever 3 or you talking about GTA 6, Andrew? I don't think Urban Games will want to stuff their Transport Fever 3 game up. I'm just a little concerned. I don't think we'll keep it that blue. I think we'll go the green. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. I'm just a little worried that yeah, okay, yeah, that'll work. But what I got to do is we got to fit out the rest of this building. So, next. We can worry about columns later. We've got all sorts. Oh, they'd be better. I'll just leave these out here. Just so I've got an idea maybe which one I want to use there. Quite often I'll put these out. Like I'll put a spread of stuff out just so I can have a look at, grab things quickly and have a look at them. Yeah, anything cast iron I'll throw out here for the moment. Okay. Next, what we want to have is we've got to trim this up. The trimming is kind of in two phases. We've got to do the base trimming, which is going to help lift the building and get us to finalizing this building. So what we want is some columns. Let's have a look at these columns. We've got that one. We've got that one. No round. I'm honestly thinking like that or that. No, where's our... Oh, it is that colour. Okay. So we're going like that. Let's have the hunter green in there and go back to that. So we've just got a little flash of green in it. Alright, we're going to do something like that. Alright. Yeah, leave it like that. So we'll do something like that there. You really like the pink column? Yeah, I think we'll use that pink one like this, just to trim this off. Now, above that, we'll probably go... where are all the trimming stuff, actually? Like these little... This is what I'm after, so take that. Something like that, please. However, you might have to be spun like that. You could, I can resize it, but... Which is going to lead us into this next trimming bit, this stuff. Right, so take that. Ooh, that's too big. 65? And we want to bring that about halfway like that. I think 65 works. Yeah, that's going to be great.
That's what she said.
Gilby's just said on Twitch, DD, do you want me to send you some toilet paper to clean up your streak? Why are we so concerned, Johnny, about what? GTA 6 or Transport Fever 3? Be a little more specific for me. And I can try and give you an answer as to why. Get your bloody steam chuffer out of my way. bugger. Whatever you said that you were concerned. I said I was concerned for GTA 6 because of the writing team that's now in charge. And I said I was concerned for Transport Fever 3, but I didn't give a reason why. Does that doesn't help you though, does it? So that's the awning, right? For the most part there. I don't know if this bit here is going to work yet, but we'll have to see. Now, I could easily take that straight up there, which I still might. I did. You're not. I need you to like. Do you want to know about Transport Fever or do you want to know about GTA 6? I don't know. You're not. You're asking me two questions there at once, and I don't know which one you want answered. That's all. I don't know which one you cared about, so I can't really answer your question without knowing what I'm. So I put you to 7. Without knowing what it is you want to know, basically. Transport. Look, I'll tell. Look, how about I just tell you both then, if that's what you want. GTA 6, I said I'm worried about the writing team because the original writing team for all the GTA games is gone. The original creators, the characters, the people that designed the characters, they're all gone. The original characters. The latest writing team has written from 2022 to 2026 for GTA 5, and they've written all the online stuff, and all those characters are just plain shit. Okay, that's it. They're just plain shit. They are just trash. They're uninteresting. They're cringe. They're really cringe to listen to, and that's that. So that's why I'm a little bit worried of the direction for the characters because they don't feel real. Also, they don't feel immersive. They don't feel like the guy that. So a lot of the GTA 5 characters are characters that in the past you could relate to. You could be like, I know a guy like that. I know a girl like that. And they are bloody annoying, or they are this. Whereas a lot of the characters written these days are just like, ugh. Ugh. So that's why. That's all. Oh, classic. Thank you, mate. Do I have a creative work outside of my streaming? No. But I can tell you why I'm also concerned for Transport Fever 3 if you'd like, Johnny. No, Classic, I don't, mate, but thank you. I just sort of think stuff in my head and go, oh, maybe I could do that, and then half the time it doesn't work, and then redo it. But that's GTA 6. But it's also Rockstar, Johnny, and they're the biggest. They just are a company that print money. So I don't think that they're going to stuff up their own game. I really don't. But, yeah. Just oh, actually, maybe I should line that up so it's a bit more. Yeah, that's better. Or line that up so it's like that. Yeah, that's all, mate. Yeah, I don't like that. It would have to stick out further. I think maybe that needs to be slightly bigger, maybe a 74, 73. I can handle that. 73 it is. You watch this bit get changed multiple times. Yeah. Right, we'll do it like that there. Yeah, that's better. It will. It's coming eventually. Look, GTA 6 will be fine. They've already made millions of dollars in their pre-sales. I don't think we should worry about them. Okay, let's get some trim. But yeah, what Transport Fever 3. Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean GTA, the difference between GTA 6, I mean Rockstar, the difference between Rockstar and any other development company is Rockstar is they're not a development company anymore. They're in the company of selling luxury items and making millions of dollars. They print money. They just print money. And their games are beyond what any other development company can do anyway. They're just a different organization, those guys. They just print money. Did you hear that GTA 5 Online makes about $1 million a day? Now you do the math on that. Think about that. So I don't think they're worried at all, ever. Now, I don't know if that one fits the bill there. Oh, okay, let's have a look at these for a sec. We'll go our coffee colour. I'm going to go with our, finally a bit of that trim and then back to our green. Because they're our town colours, so something like that. Shorts there, champ. Oh. That's it. That's it. That's it. They're not worried about it. Oh, Johnny, no, they don't give us stuff about us. They just give us stuff about if their game's going to make a lot of money. That's exactly right. You're exactly right, mate. 100% correct, mate. Now, this has got to follow all the way through here. So we'll start from this end. Yeah, BC, yeah. Making customers happy is key to money. Look at Larian shooters. Oh, 100%. And look at how much trouble Larian was in prior to the release of Baldur's Gate 3. Like, they had to... I'm pretty sure... Didn't Sven say a few times that they were almost bankrupt a couple of times? They had to remortgage things, like do a lot of stuff to keep that game going before release, and then bang, it released, and it was just brilliant. They did just such a brilliant job on that. Great example of good games. Right, so in theory, I should be able to take these. In theory, didn't work. Oh, it did it. But Johnny's also right. Like, at the end of the day, they make what they want to make, and you buy it just because of the name now these days. That's how that works. They don't care. They don't care. Cool. Right. So let's take this post and... Well, actually... No, let's just take this post. That bit that I put inside there makes no difference now. It makes no difference. Take them together, thanks. Why did that not grab? Cool. I want to see a fantastic train station, so let's move on. I don't want to be in the old folks' home watching the parade. Johnny, I'll put you in bloody hospital with an attitude like that. It's not the zoo, Johnny. Stop feeding me. Stop feeding me, okay? What do you think I've been doing this whole time? I've been building it. Coming along. You can start to see the you can start to see it though, right? Hammer's giving me a headache now. Oh, I know something you could take for that, Johnny. Oops, no, I want to do this. This one, I will just do that there, I think. Same with that one. I think I'll leave the back ones at... Oh, I don't know. Maybe I won't. You also... what is... Oh, okay. That is that bit. I can go, which is good. Because I didn't need that bit in the end. And you... all of you need to just shove over just a little bit. They'll probably have to get a readjustment anyway, just because of I'm going to send some posts up here shortly. So let's now get on. Now I'm thinking I should take those back and just run that oh, bugger me. Right, you. Fine. Cool. Yeah, okay, that's better. I'm much happier like that. We're not doing trim down there. We'll have to do trim around the top up there. And I want to do a footing around the bottom too. Let's go ahead and just have a look at a like a bit of a roof on here now. Now we've got these cool new pieces, right? These are great. We will integrate these somehow. Let me have a look at this. Also, that's a different color. I like that color better. What are you doing? That color much better. It's a bit lighter. And that way we might be able to get this to blend. Maybe something like that. Then you have the white bits poking over. Or I take it completely outside of it. We blend it in like that. And then I'll run some white strips down there to cover. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. And then we get some nice little patterns here as we do this. Ooh, you're a little large. Arr. Well, there's nothing to say we couldn't run it like that. Yeah, okay, I can do that. Well, I can run some white strips down there, that's fine. Maybe something like that. Okay, and then we got to run the trim around the top, so... I don't know what's going on with this camera angle, but I don't like it. What's going on with chat? Oh, I don't even know what you're talking about, BC. What don't they prescribe? What if you scaled it up instead, Charts, you reckon? Well, let me do what I'm doing. Let me just show you what I'm gonna do, and then you can have and then chat. You can decide. We can decide what bits we might want to change on it. Hey, how about that? How about that? Gosh. I don't want trim, please. What's this one? What is that? Small town wall trim brick. Oh my gosh, there's 3 brick colors. Yeah, we'll put it together and then you can decide what works and what doesn't work, or if we just leave it. Now, I stole this idea off the game developers, so I can't take credit for this. This is a game developer thievery. Doubling up the wall trims like this. I thought it was clever, so I want to use it. But I didn't know this was, I didn't realize that those parts are in here, so I'm really glad that they are. My best advice when you're building buildings like this, or you're learning, like I'm only learning how to build this style now. Right. Good night, Dan. You're off, mate. Short visit from me. Good night, mate. I promise. I was talking to the guys yesterday, Dan. I felt really bad that you finally get some time on the weekend, and I just got strung out. I couldn't do much streaming for you, mate. So we will get there, buddy. Thanks, mate. Yeah, I think that finishes that job there nicely. Oh. And do you know what, Dan? We're only going to open it on a weekend stream that you're able to attend. Yep. Good night, mate. We miss you, Dan. We miss you, Dan. Johnny misses you the most. Oh, by the way, BC, well, I don't know. No, hang on. No, that's not going there. I talked to Neon and Amy because Neon and I have been talking, and there's a game that both Neon and I want to play with you and Amy, which could be just a sort of breath of fresh air, a bit of a laugh kind of thing. That's not going to work there. Just as a bit of a fun thing. A bit of a fun thing. Is that the one I'm going to go there? I'll do those later. I'll do those last. I may not even put pillars on that back corner. So, I'm going to do this. Maybe I want to go back to regular full strength versions of these. full strength versions. Huh, I didn't realise that I didn't put the extra thingy on that. Not to worry, because I'm going to have a corner. Oh, I've got to get some big corner pieces on there, I think. Although we don't want to go too over the top with it, I don't think. I just want to keep it maybe simple. Is that right? Doesn't look right. It's not. I put 2 pieces on there. Oh, you idiot. That's better. I was like, what's going on there? You do, Miss Dan? Informative. Yeah, BC. Neon's here just in time. Neon, I was just telling BC, and we've got to tell Amy, and we'll get a couple of others to play the game we want to play with them. Neon? Hello, by the way. You here to watch paint dry? Calf Salute, it's looking good. Thank you, Calf Salute. Also, hello on Twitchies, by the way. Hello, all my Twitchy people. It's coming along. It's coming along. So it's Christmas, though, if you ask Johnny. Isn't that right, Johnny? Smart, Alec. Yeah, I think we'll do that. That's better. Now, we've got to talk pillars. And they're not the right ones. What I need is some wooden pillars or something. We've got some wood pillars in this pack. Packety pack. These ones. Oh, they've even painted them for me too, have they? Yeah, okay, that works. I think that. Now, which bracket am I going to use? I don't think curves on this one. Yeah, I'm not thinking curves on this building. But then also, see, no. Almost. Now, if I incorporate some lights in this, it might look quite good. Let's see what we got in the way of lights. That's a light bracket. Is it supposed to go yeah, it's supposed to go the other way. Right. Let's go something like that. I'm okay with that color because we do have yellows in Whimsy Hollow. But I think, so you know what? We're going to go the sand because we do run the sand color in Whimsy Hollow. If you don't snow, like, oh my God, cameras. We do run that mustardy kind of sand color in the Giftorium. So I'm actually not opposed because the greens and golds go really well together. So I'm not opposed to that. No, I'll be buying it for the people that are going to play, the members that are going to join, Johnny. I'll be getting it, mate. So I just need to know what member, because I don't know how. Do you know how many players how many players in a team, Neon? If we can figure out how many people, we can sort it out, and I'll make sure I grab it for everyone. I feel like these colors, they're right. They just seem not the same. Oh, it doesn't matter, I don't think. Okay, so you're going to sit like that. You know what? I might have to sit down here and get really into this. Okay. Come down here with me, everyone. And Hanky. Hey, Bubba. You want to say hello to everyone? Hey, little mate. Yeah, if we can get 2 to 10 players. So if we get up to 10 members in there, I'll do that. You know, I'll do that for everyone. I think that's only fair. Or whoever's interested anyway. Only up to 10. He's having a nap. Hello, little mate. Okay, your little mouse cooked up. Okay. A bit high. Depends on the host next work environment. Yeah, let's now that we're sitting down all cozy, let's tell a story, isn't that right, BC? Excuse my finger, everyone, it just slipped. My Freudian finger slip. Right, let's go to something like that. I don't know about that. That's a bit too fancy. But could we go something like... I'm just going to trial a few things here, everyone. Just a really fancy... Nah. Not working, Ham. Tell you what, though. What? Give me 140. Nope. Give me 200. Might work for us, you know. Bazinga. Right, that's going to be our... Well, actually, 105. I'm wondering if I should actually knuckle that up, just tuck it up inside. I just spat on myself. Chad, I just spat on myself. If I tuck that up inside there, that might work just a little bit better. So maybe the 115 is okay. Oh, that's 1,000. I think that's going to be better. Like that. let's get the light on that. I have that. That'll be the light color. Now, can you give me a snap point, please? Cool. I'm gonna take that, and that, and that. Now, and give me snap distance of no, I'm gonna have to eyeball these ones. Just because they need to sit slightly on the inside of that. We're going to go on the line. Right. So that's how they will look. And then we can throw the brackets off the back of them. Maybe it has to be these ones. Yeah, okay, I should have really done that all together, shouldn't I? But that's okay. It's a bit silly. So my suggestion is learning the small town building stuff is pull some of the blueprints out, just plop it next to what you're going to build, and have an attempt at building what they've built. Oh, that doesn't build there. That's okay. I'm going to put some runners up in there, like some timber joists through the ceiling, so it'll be fine. Wait, are they crooked? Could make them a touch smaller potentially. You need a drink? Johnny, you should get a drink. What did he say about tucking? I'm going to... I don't remember. Tuck these up in here somehow. Maybe? Is that what he said? Forgot to put these on before. That's okay. Right, we'll get some timber. Unless we could run these. Like that. Oh man, I really should have done all of this in one go, shouldn't I? Do you want to run them all the way through like that? I don't. Cool. They don't really blend well there. They kind of need something coming off them there, don't they? Hey, about we... They're not working. I made them too big. I'm just wondering if these ones are going to work better. I think these will work a little bit better. They already look better, and I can probably tuck them right up into the ceiling without running a joist then. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I prefer that. It's just a little simpler. It's there, but it's a little more simpler. Don't touch the paint. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Do that one. Yeah, I think that's a better look for this station. You know, because we've done all the fancy stuff out here, so the bracket really doesn't need to be that crazy. Let's just have a look at that with the lights now at... Nice, okay. So that's coming along swimmingly. And so we'll have other buildings like that all the way along there. But what we'll do is this train station will have some shops in it. Might be a gift store in it. A little food outlet, like a little food, sit down, eat some food at the, and we'll call it the, you know, the Whimsy Hollow train station steakhouse or whatever. Something like that, you know. Yeah, I think these could be a touch smaller and tucked inside now also. I like the lights. The lights are coming along nicely. They'll look quite good there. Okay. So, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take you, buddy, and we can trim this thing off and get it finished. Bonito. Small town oval sign, so we probably want something that says, you know, Whimsy Hollow Station or something, you know, I would assume. Don't know where you'd put it, maybe here. Maybe you'd even have it up here or something. But we might put a clock up there. Now tell me, is this a thing you could chuck here? Please and Q's. Do you have a... No. I was hoping there'd be just a straight piece of that. Like that, but without the hump in it. Doesn't look like it. Just take you to 90 for me. See what 90 looks like. Now, 90 might fit the bill all the way along there because it doesn't cross-pollinate the other one. If I go like, oh, but you're a touch shorter. So the one on the end might have to be like 80. Yeah. So the end ones have to be that. Yeah, okay, I like that. I like that. Good, 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 good. Now we want, where did our big bit like that go? Oh, she blows. Now this bit here, what are you doing there, mate? What are you doing? A little large for that pillar, isn't it? Do here. I need something like this on the corner is all. So it might tell me that these might be just a little too large, but I kind of want them that big. And also, okay, so shift you in the middle like that. Shift you in the middle like that. Okay. That's better. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. You need a balcony on the... Oh, crap! No, I have a... crap. I did do something that I forgot I want to do. You need a balcony on the top platform there, maybe a beer garden. Well, we'll save that, Johnny, for the next buildings over this side here. Because this is just going to be like the simple train station bit. Like the actual train station building. And then it'll lead into all these other buildings here of similar style where we can put a beer garden on a roof. That's an idea that I had thought about. So that's good that you came up and reminded me of that. So thank you. But I've just realized I've made a fundamental error with all of this. Because I meant to put another layer of building on top. Which is paint-dryingly annoying for people like Neon or Johnny to watch. But I don't mind. I gotta do this. Take it right up there for me so I can grab it later. Yep, bum bum. Yep, da da. I want to add like just another height of wall. That much. Doesn't seem like much, but it doesn't take much to stay in touch. Yeah, we'll go about that height. Right. Which is fundamentally going to change these posts here, which is fine. We're going to make them, what, 110 now? Yep. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, cool, that's better. Yeah, the beer garden idea is good, isn't it? We'll do that. We'll call it the train station beer lounge or beer rooftop. I don't know, something like that. Something to do with train station, something to do with beer garden. We'll call it something like that. This little thing here won't be a balcony. Right. Next, I'm gonna get. We gotta finish this. We gotta fix this roof now. So the premise of this works. I don't know if we should be doubling you up. Dublin. And I think the Dublin is better. Johnny? Dublin. If you knows, you knows. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum, 50s, I think. There's a little triangle piece here. I need to know if I've got a piece for that. You know what? I think I like that better. Oh. And maybe that goes like there. Yeah, something like that. Oh, oh. if we should make that green though. Because the plan will be to have something like this also. I don't know what fits the bill with that. Small town roof trim straight. Up. Yeah, something like that. However, I need the bits on the ends. Train stations always have a big clock. That's the last thing, Johnny, because if you look in here, there's a big clock to put on here. But we're not there yet. But good. Keep all those ideas flowing. Keep them flowing. I love it. I wonder if we should put the cast iron. No, not the cast iron. No, it can't be the same piece. It's got to be something. Maybe it's just got to have a cap on it. Maybe you just gotta keep it simplified. Yeah, and it's literally probably just gonna be something like that. That's better. But I wonder if, like that should go there. And that should go there. What do you think, chat? I think I'll leave it that way around. BC! Wowzers! BC's back, everyone. Where's Sharon when you're saying things like that? Oh my gosh, BC. Wow. Neon, help. Yeah. Okay, these are gonna have to be built off grid. No, sorry, no, they don't, because I can use the, now we've got these trim bits here too. Which maybe I want to use them there. Okay, they work. That'll be fine. Oh wait, no, hang on. No, I had a better idea what I was going to do down there. I was potentially thinking of doing this as my trim. With some then windows on top. Right, something like that out the front. Did you just delete one on me, game? I think I like that. Yeah, cool. I think I like that. I need to get rid of this filter now for a sec and go. It's a townhouse, isn't it? You know what I haven't done? I didn't colorize this stuff properly. Oh, or did I? No, I didn't. That's better. All right. And all I was gonna do, I don't know. See, this timber's not going to color up the same as that timber. This stuff will though. Even though it is brick, it's probably going to work in our favor. Just until I come up with something probably a bit better for that. Oh. Get it, got it good? There, okay, cool. That last one I just can't get right. I think that's because that's the way it's meant to roll. Yeah, that one can go because this one was. It's still not right, is it? Like. Okay. I could spend all day doing that, but from a distance, you're probably not going to notice it too much. As long as it just looks like that. I think for the most part, that's it. It just needs some windows. We need to put the front door and stuff in, and then the fit out would have to go inside. But look, so what will happen in here, it'll probably be an information center inside it, like an info booth or an info clerk, some bathrooms, and that's all that's going to be inside this building. Ham, check Twitch. Look, it looks good. Yeah, Carvesalute, yeah. It looks good, thank you. Carvesalute, you look good. Thanks, PC. Up the top, the windows can be under the tree. Oh, I like that one. Seems a little too much for this building. Could you have this style on here? Oh. Cancel that. The windows, there's a new thing. If you didn't know with these windows, I believe there's a new... So they've finally, right? Finally, they've come out with the ability to make glass transparent in bay windows. However, not in the old ones, not in the previous ones, only in the new ones. So if you want... where would it be? Where would the... This is the glass here, right? Oh, here it is here, glass opacity. So you can turn the glass right down or you can turn the glass right up. So it's going to allow you to have bay windows that actually work as bay windows now. So gone are the days of us having to pull our hair out and make custom bay windows, which is nice. However, I'm going to leave... Okay, are you not going to allow me to have... Maybe that might be bugged a little bit again. I don't know. But either way, we'll leave it like that. I don't know if I want bay windows up there. I don't think they suit. I think they should just be regular windows up there. I feel like they should just be this. Seeing as upstairs is not actually a thing. And downstairs, maybe we do put bay windows on downstairs? I don't know. No, I don't think we do. I think we just run... maybe we might run these ones, however, because they will blend in with our boards here just nicely. Like that. Do these have glass opacity? No, they don't. Alright, thoughts so far on that, everyone? Oh, I see crash when I tried to open your inventory. So things are going well in there. Some arch windows, Johnny? Arch windows, you think? You don't like that, Johnny? Like, I wish that was more like that. Yeah, a bit more like that. Arched windows. We've gone for a very angular building though. We haven't gone for a very round building. But I tell you what, we could put an arched doorway in. How does that sound? And I've got an idea that might suit what you're thinking there, Johnny. We might get some curved brick top. No, they don't have it. Bugger. I was really hoping to have a really nice, and I think I still want it. It's just going to be a little tougher to get exactly what I want. Let's go ahead and put the clock on. Let's clock on. BC, did you lose anything? We'll go with something like that. I think that's all right. I think that looks all right, you know. Just time. Time is the most valuable thing. That's why I appreciate all of you being here and spending some of your time here today. I really do. Ooh, cold shivers. What are you having to drink tonight, Johnny? Yeah, I really think those windows up there might be a little large. And I really want the arch entranceway to match what Johnny was sort of saying. Let's go 160. That's better. 160 is better. Oh, you... Did I add windows without... Oh, damn it. Okay. I think that's a better height. Oop. Loading. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh. Lovely. You know what, Johnny? You better make it a Dublin. Alright, whatever. Shut up, chat. Cool. That's that building done. The fit out would have to go inside. The cool thing is it's got a ceiling in it. Windows are fake. No, yeah, they need to put some bay windows in and make them clear. Can we try that? How would one go about putting said bay windows in? Could you do it using that? right? So something like that. That actually works. So maybe I do this for all the windows under here. Yeah, okay. That'll let the natural light in that side. Right? Something like that. Yeah, okay, we'll run something like that along there, I think. Oof. Alright, that's basic shell building 1 done. Good. Now we got to build. Now that we're going to be building more old town stuff, and we're going to be blending it through all the, like this stuff here is placeholder, right? This is all going to be bushed. There's actually going to be another bridge going over here because we want to put another ride in here. So, and then what's going to happen? The train comes in. The train will shoot past this section and there'll be rides, there'll be more food stalls in here. Yeah. That'll be that. For the most part, I'm pretty happy with that building. Then we just need to build a few more along here, like the bar, the restaurant, the gift store, and maybe there'll be this whole building. Do you think we should have a reattempt at this now? Just to bring it up to spec with this. Honestly, though, what do you think? It's very similar, Johnny, yes. So I'll use the same style. I'll use this building, but what we'll do in the Wild West, right, because it'll fit the Wild West really nicely. In the Wild West, we'll paint it whatever theme colors we're going to run for the Wild West, so yes. The water park, we'll just run that. For the Pirate Cove, we'll keep the building the same, but we'll pirate it up just a little bit. And then obviously in the sci-fi section, don't know what we're going to do for the sci-fi area yet in terms of that building. That's down the track. But I think the buildings come along pretty well. If anything, you could probably use these on the back. Like that. And we probably, well, no, the back side is going to be all closed in. There'll be bathrooms and so forth there, so that won't really matter. You could probably do with a window. Just a one there. One. It's like, what's her name out of Harry Potter called Ron? 1-1. Yeah, something like that. Then obviously what we'll have, people can walk down in between the building, and then the next building over, I don't want to build them the same. I want to keep them separate. Right? So I actually want to take this building now and go like this. We'll put this over here in our spares, in our blueprints area. God, I need to put some more. I need some more space for my blueprints. Let's chuck you up here for the moment. So that's our first. That's our first small town building. Yay! Small town building. Does it need anything up under there? I don't think so. I think you can go probably overboard too much with it. Oh, I didn't finish off that corner though. Okay, so one last thing. It would mean you'd have to run a post like that then, wouldn't you? Works. The cool thing about that is I can probably shift all that over. Damn it. To marry up. Right, that's that. Building shell done. Alright, let's go ahead. Delete that one. And redo that one. Right, sweet. You're gonna see it in the distance, weirdly, but I'll move it later. Okay, happy with that. Thank you, Robert. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. We do need a sign probably saying Whimsy Hollow train station though, don't we? With these signs, oh, you can put these great banners up too, you know? You know how they have these in theme parks? Have them out on brackets and stuff. I don't know if that's a thing that we want to do. We don't want to lose too much because it's a very different style compared to our there. So it's nice that it's sort of over here at the train station area. There will be like garden work in here. Let me show you some of the cool blueprint stuff garden-wise that I wouldn't mind doing. Where is it? I want to do some of this stuff, right? In and around here like that. I want to do some of that stuff around here, around the train station area. I think that just looks great. Obviously, we'd have to make our own to fit our spaces and stuff, but I think that looks great. I think they're really cool. And obviously then we would probably put not the Splash Queen. But the gardens, we could probably have a look at doing very shortly. Let's get the next building in. Actually, we haven't thought about how we get the people over here, have we? Johnny, I haven't built a train bridge, a walkway bridge. It would just be at this end, would it not? You know how you... you know, like a train bridge. Go fixed length, angle snap, length snap. 4 meters is a bit much. Hang on. What? Hang on. Length snap. Work height. Height snap, that's what I want. Can you height snap me in 4 meter? Hey, game? Oh, fixed length. Okay, let's have you at fixed length. Let's have your... That's not gonna work there. Did I say height snap of 4? Let's go like that. And then the train will obviously come through under here. Woo woo. And then we've got our buildings. We got our next building here. Johnny's Whimsy Hollow train bar. Sound good? That's a bit large. Hey, mate. Hey, mate. Hey. Can't see where I'm working here. Oh, there we go. Crikey, that was tough. Can't get that corner. Oh, Lurker, finally. Still a bit awake when you're streaming. Oh, I'm sorry. I should try and get up earlier for you guys. We were just having a go at the small town stuff today, Lurker. Trying to get in the stamp. I'm trying to just, yeah. It's all a little bit. I could make it probably that size, couldn't I? That's too big. That stamp. I don't really want to make it that big. It's only just a train bridge. That's all it's going to be. If anything, I could actually probably trim that off. So what I'll do is I'll trim that. Yeah, we'll make it like that. That's our working width there. Okay, that's it. That's the train bridge. Cool. So that's how the guests will get over. There's wheelchair access there. There is no wheelchair access over there. But you would just say, look, load the train from this side. It'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine there. Oh, look, the parade must have just been and gone. The parade must have... It's so crappy, the parade. We've got to get back. I've got to get back and finish that. My brain has melted when it's come to floats. I've got to sit down and just have a practice at some float stuff myself later on. Okay. What I'm going to do, because this train ain't going nowhere for the time being, I can now say to this train, it's just going to be deleted, right? Just so now we know everything, it fits in here. And the train can come back in line. No worries, Donnie. You go get some dinner, mate. All good. And then we've got to build another one of these, which will go like here. Right. But we'll change up the design slightly. So maybe I want to build a completely different building there. Do I want it to be built into there? Or like slightly into here as well, and then it kicks around. Okay, while I think about that, let's tear this building down and see if we can start fixing this building to sort of match. Let's have a go here. Let's have a go at fixing this building. So we're going to use our... We're already on it. Sweet. On it like a car bonnet. This time we're going to go with a black. We're going to go with a very black brick. To match our, well, actually, no, that's wrong. Maybe I could skin this building. We might, maybe I'll skin this building. Which would be better. Then maybe I can't, maybe I can, maybe I can't. Already parade traumatized. It's well, now that they've patched it and it works, it's fine. But I'm parade traumatized just in trying to design some stuff up. So we've already done our Madame Tarantula float, which works. It's fine. It goes. It's good. And the spider farts. This one here is going to be shooting confetti out of it when it opens up. It'll open and then it'll go boof. With a heap of confetti and crap, will just blow out of it as it goes down the parade. And then I've got to, oops, no. Oh, no. I'm going to move this out of the way. Seriously. I should put this on last. Yeah, so that's sort of that, and then we'll have like we'll have the Whimsy Hollow around the section there. We'll have the people on the float. If anything, that probably need to sit like that way. Whole idea of this float, and I want to start having more stuff just circling, like floating circling, like magical. Robert, I'll say goodnight to Hanky for you, buddy. He's over here. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I always appreciate you hanging out, Robert. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, mate. So yeah, you can see a while ago I was trying to trim this building up, which is fine. All that trim is ghastly in that color, but it might fit the bill. If I... Let's just have a go at a couple of things here. This is quite a large building. Which is going to have repercussions on what we're actually building in here too, because we're going to put a ride in here. Actually, some of the new rides were... Okay, with the new rides, we got this, which is Small Town Jumping Disc. Oh, this is going to be perfect over in this corner when we build this out over here. Also, Small Town Little Dipper. Oh, hello. How does this ride work? And can we get it to fit in here? Maybe we could put a couple of rides in here like this then. I don't know if that shoots up. How does this ride even work? Can we place this in and just have a look at it? Oh, that's it. That could be another good one for the rooftop. Oh, I really like that. Just a mid, yeah, it's like for like a smaller one for children and for really scared people. That would fit inside here. And this... Oh, this is the throw-up machine. Oh, it's one of these. There used to be a ride. So, there's a place called Dreamworld on the Gold Coast here. It's a theme park, Dreamworld. And they've got a ride called the Gravitron. Like this, except it's encapsulated. And no word of a lie, everyone throws up on it. No, they throw up on it. Maybe those two rides will be what we want to put in here. Finally. Let's do it. Let's add these couple of rides in here. Entertainment. Coasters, flat rides. Oh, hang on. What else did we get? Nothing there. What's that? What's that? There. Coasters. Oh, we got this. Oh, that's right. We got the single rail coaster. This thing looks cool. We'll have to have a go at putting one of these in eventually. And we got this one. That looks really cool. Okay, what else did we get? Flat rides. That's them. Track rides. I'd love you to keep your theme, thanks. are the trams. Yes, now the trams is something that we could go ahead and put inside Whimsy Hollow, and I'm thinking about it. Thinking about trying to put a tram down in here somehow. Even if it just goes from one end to the other. Not sure how you can do it. Because we hit a lot of water down here. It would maybe the trams won't really work in this part. This is all going, by the way. This front section, it's all going. We're just going to be having this line up here go into the roller coaster, right? With some stairs that flow on. All this crap's going because I don't like it, and that'll give us maybe room to throw in a tram potentially. Don't know. We'll think about that. Right, next. What was the next one? Flumes? There won't be any flumes, I would assume. Yeah, it's getting there. It's really getting there. Really getting there. It's coming along, isn't it? It's really coming along. We've got a lot to do, a lot more to do. A lot more. Oh, why is this not open? What's happened? I think the arcades are still going, are they not? Oh yeah. Yeah, sometimes I jump in. I love just coming through these sections just to have a look. Shame that the
Do I still don't know what I'm.
Oh yeah, oh, I've got a bit of wall poking through there. What are you from? Are you just a random bit of wall?
Put that to the right.
A random bit of wall poking through there. Oh. Yeah, it's coming along. Yeah, I'm not happy. Like, everything's sort of going in, and I have to really go back with a fine-tooth comb and polish stuff up later. At the moment, a lot of this stuff you'll see, like, a lot of this stuff is I've got just as placeholder at the moment. And what we're going to do, you'll see here, we've built in all our custom bridges and stuff, right? So I'm going to have to go through, we're going to have to build another custom bridge, which was supposed to come up through here and come over into this section, into the really old town, where we're going to have another ride and some markets and stuff over here. And then we've got this is our downtown. So this will be like the nice part of Whimsy Hollow in through here when it's all built up. With the train station that you've just come into, start seeing that we're starting to put in the train station. So we've just built this today to get ready for that. And eventually it'll all get built out, but you can see, like, there's a lot of stuff. I got to get back up in here for the rooftop rides. Actually, while I'm going to go take a bio break because we've been going for 2 hours, so I just want to take a quick bio break. But, oh, here we go, perfect. Have a ride on this, everyone, while I just go ahead and take a quick bio break. Empty maps are a thing. Yeah, I know. We've been building this for a while now. And I'll continue to build it, because this is only one section of our theme park that we're building. There's a whole Western Park, Sci-Fi, the Water Park section, and a Wild West section that we're building in this theme park as well. They're sectioned, and it's all split by a big lake that people will be able to walk around, or you're going to be able to get that train that we're putting in. You'll be able to do that. All right. How many times have you had to go around? How many times have you had to go around, everyone? Sorry. I'm back. Cool. Yeah, so I got a lot more to do in this park, but it's a passion project, and we're enjoying it. Right. Yeah, I'm kind of. Yeah, let's get. Get sorted in here. The floor in here. Let's go with. Yeah, let's try that. Try the original color. That doesn't seem like the original color. But maybe green works in there. Yeah, okay, we'll leave it all green in here, I think. Cool. Yep, we'll do that through here. Oh, we made that. Yeah, I made that concrete. Yeah, okay, sweet. So that's fine. Hey, Centaur! How are you, buddy? Centaur, we're just building our first small town building over here for the train station. And now I'm going to chuck a couple of rides in here. The flatty rides. I'm going to put... Ooh, are we going to get 2 in here? Probably not, are we? I really like this if it was incorporated into the building somehow. Like, instead of that tree there, could this tree move? Back to there. Yes, good. Oh no, it's broken down. And then what I'm thinking is... this would actually be like that. Right? So as you come up the ride, you come through the roof and then whoosh back down. Might be a bit of fun. You say, oh, the heat wave's finally gone. I know you, everyone poor. Look, I'm Australian. I know about the heat, but even I was like, those guys are copping it bad over there. Yeah, you guys are copping it really bad over there. Huh. Yeah, I think something like that. And then we can build another staircase up here. And then I probably can get in. So if we put that there. You'd have to be more that color. I'm willing to leave it that bright sandy color. Frame area, let's keep it all up. Actually, I'll take you to that color, thanks. Keep it all maroon. That part will be... what is that part? Oh, that's the lights. We'll go with a... the carriage area. You can be our colors like that. The seats I'll make what? No, will I? And that will be green. Cool. Cool. Right, so that'll be that. Give me a test here for a sec. Alright, so that's as wide as we need a gap for them. Hey, Hanky. Come on up here, buddy. Hey, Centaur, we were on... Amy, Neon and I were on Spacecraft yesterday, and I was like, oh, where's Centaur around when you need him? It's a shame about that piece there, but what we can do now... Hey, kiddo. If we get this right... Yep, nice. It could slightly go over to the... that way, just a little bit. Like that. Perfect. Wait, that's only one tile then out of that roof, so that's fine. Hello, Amy. Amy, would you like to see our train station building we put in? I'll put the train back in just so you can visualize it, but here it is here. What do you think? I should put the train back in so you can visualize it. Yeah, it came up well, and these, like, inside it's got little bay windows which actually work now. We've put in. The inside will have to be fitted out, but we're going to put an information booth or counter inside the train station and some bathrooms in the train station. So we built this one today, and it looks really good with the train. The actual train itself. Look, there's nothing to say we can't put trams around either. You can have a look at the tram. There you go. Right. Well, that's what it'll look like down there. Not with the tram, but with the train. It looks really good. But yeah, it's come along really well. Really happy with it so far. Yeah. Mark! I'm on mute for me as I'm at work. Oh, I saw Van Ham was streaming this update and I'll catch the VOD later. No worries, mate. Yeah, but it's come up really well. Really happy with this building so far. Hope you have a good day at work, Mark. Double thumbs up, Mark. So now I thought, you know what's been an eyesore this whole campaign? Has this been this building? So maybe we should start addressing it with a couple of the new rides that that we got. And this is one of the new rides that we got. So I've taken the wall down and we're going to try and get this sorted today. Also, can I have... Yeah, that's what I want, like that. Thanks. Take away the railings, please. How are you, Amy? I was just saying to Centaur, he missed hanging out with us yesterday on some spacecraft. And Neon, I don't know if Neon and those guys are still here or what they're doing. They might be in chat, are they? Have a look. I'll have a look. Spy on them. Spy on them. No, they're not. Oh, don't know what everyone's doing. 1 second. Oh, I don't know. Don't know where everyone's at today. They were here, but Neon and I have a great idea for a game. You're playing Battlefield 6, Centaur. Neon and I had a great idea for a game we've been looking at, which will just be it'll just be a laugh, and we just got to get numbers, and I will get the game for everyone, so no one has to spend money. I will make sure I grab the game for everyone. It's not expensive, but I'll grab it for everyone. But I need there's an entrance. What we'll do is we'll have the entrance here. Oh, it's I just took all that off. And I'm gonna do something different with the actual exit, right? The exit's actually gonna come back up through the roof here. So then you walk around the back side here and out. Take it to the end of the line. Mark's given us a song, everyone. Just an urchin living under the street. I'm a hard case that's tough to beat. I'm your charity case. I'm your charity case, so buy me something to eat. Pay you at another time. Take it to the end of the line. God. Okay. So far, I don't know. Any help on this song, anyone? My tree might have to move again. Have to go like that. Any thoughts on that song? Like, where are you telling me that you're putting that bit of path? It's such a wacky do. Hang on. Oh, no friggin' way. That actually worked. That actually worked. However, get rid of that. We're gonna have to fix these stairs. Have a look at them. Yep. So we can go from there, make that. We have made that. This is the hardest thing sometimes is pathing in this game. One sec, Mark. I'll get with you in a sec, mate. Hang on. That, for the most part, does work. I'm an American rock band. The lead guitarist wears a top hat. Oh. God, what's his name? Slash, isn't it? Slash. Slash. Is that the... Is that who it is? That's the top hat, isn't it? Slash? Amy, what are you playing today? Some more, oh, hang on, now that's the ride queue. Are you playing some more, Spacecraft today? There we go. Now I can put that on there because we'll make this whole floor a thing. The top floor up here. It might even be a good space for another arcade, you know, up here. It's a shame. We could probably go ahead and just get rid of that, get rid of that. And we can probably make that. And Swotor. Yeah, I'm just thinking we put some stairs over there. I know, it's quite a visual struggle, I know. It's because I'm trying to... I never knew what I was going to do with the inside of this building before. And so I've left it for so long and I just need to address it. Like, it needs to be addressed now. you know. And I think I'm just going to do that. So this will be the second floor. However, what am I going to do about the garden thing here? That's going to have to go. That'll have to go. That'll have to go. That'll have to go. Which means that I don't get my... Oh no, that'll be fine. That still works for me in most parts. And then I can dress up the ceiling quite easily. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. What's up? You're all in... The dog doesn't want to come here. Come here, mate. I'll give you a pat. Hank's trying to get me to go outside. I don't know why he wants me to go outside, but he does. Give me Q path, please. Give me that. Fixed length. I just want 4 meter fixed length. Control Z. Can I have square corners, please? Connection type, square. Yeah, that's fine. Corner style, yeah, pointed. Yeah, that's what I want. Right, that'll be the cattle grid that we'll do up here for that. So people have still got room to walk around up here. There are bathrooms built in downstairs underneath I've got to do yet, which is fine. That works. That, for the most part, works in there. Then on the ground floor, we can put the other flat ride that goes in here. Second. Or maybe we make this a big arcade floor in the bottom. Maybe I've finally figured out what's inside on the ground floor, and I think it's going to be a big arcade. Yeah, well, that was going to be some stairs there, I think, wasn't it? That little chonked out piece is killing me a little bit there, but it's because you're not level there. Okay, let's get you squared off, please. Cool. Too steep now. Oh, hang on. We'll take a bit of that back. Yes, Hanky, I see you there, mate. Groovy, that's what we want there. Sweet, I'll leave the rest of that. Yeah, but Slash, I don't know the song though. Oh, Hank, you got the ball. Oh, that's lovely. Thanks, mate. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be an arcade under here. Bazinga. I'm going to confiscate that ball. We're playing... No, Hanky, I'm streaming, mate. No time for that. Yeah, so that works in there. Cool. That's our cue. Now, can I also please have... Mate, no. Damn, I hate that friggin' ball. No. 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 We'll play... I'll take you out. We'll play later, mate. I'm streaming at the moment, buddy. Okay, that works. This bit here, I'm just going to leave that closed off, I think. No. Hey. No. See you later, Mark. I'm almost out of creativity. Hank, buddy. There you go. Take it away, please. Oh, crap. 1 sec, everyone. Crap. Boy, just chill. Okay. Maybe we should get the ceiling sorted out now. Which we'll use a, not stone slab floor, not that. Look at that. I just need a plaster. Lime plaster, plaster floor. What's that look like underneath the stucco? No, I just want it flat. Yeah, so it's going to be literally like that underneath. Is that going to be enough? Yep. So that should be enough to cover all that up. Yeah, I'm happy with that texture. I think we'll use that in here. Like it's almost been sort of... lime plaster floor. Maybe I won't use that. That one. Oof, I tell you what, that just covers that. As soon as I get this eyesore of a building finished, it's going to be so much better. I'll leave those 2 bits for the moment, thanks. I can then work on the rest of this downtown area, which is going to hold us in much better stead for making this place look so much better in the future. Are you going to poke through the floor there? You're not. Right. It's instantly looking much better. I might be able to trim these stairs down just a little bit, I think. Or I'll just put a wall there and I'll put a barrier to stop people clipping through the wall there. Yeah, so I'll just do that. Which is fine. We're going to have some low ceilings here, but that's also... Well, that's fine because it's just there. Can you give me a half block? Yeah, how do you go in terms of... Do you texture pop? You do. And maybe I'll leave, so maybe I won't plaster up in there. I'll leave this and I'll do a separate. Like that, maybe. Through there. Right, so we'll do that. Bit of ceiling there, which is fine. And then I can fix up the rest of that concrete under there. I mean, generally, I could probably make the whole ceiling that height. No, I can't, no, because then it won't cover that stuff down there. So, Amy, I've got to, like, everything. This whole downtown section, Amy, has to be built in. There'll be a ride going in over here with the marketplace area. So that means a bridge has to come in. And then I just need to sweep through. I got to finish off this. But this is a thing I can finish off in my own time. And then I just need to do a general sweep through this end over here. All this has got to get refixed. All this in here. So there's still a fair bit to go in here to tidy up and clean up in terms of looks. The staff area at the back needs to be all fixed. Mostly, though, the general central areas are done. There's just a lot of, like, cleanup work like this down in here that I have to do. Like, things like the roller coaster Photoshop and stuff. It's just... I've left it since the start of the game. And, you know, it's a lot of little things like that which are just fiddly. It's all fiddly stuff that's just taking time. But I would like to make a move on the next section of the park. And to be honest, I'd like to put in the water park. I'd like to put in the water park before I do the Wild West. So I'd like to, then I can get the train at least going between Whimsy Hollow and the water park. And that way we've got a reason to have the train rolling around. So the good thing about the water park is it's not going to have any effect on anything else, really. Yeah. So we could probably get a start on the water park so I can get this train rolling so I can finish this train station off. Might be a good idea, actually. And a lot of this stiff. A lot of this stuff. Stuff is spelt with a U, ham. My gosh. Some of the ideas I had, Amy, through here, like a lot of this it's not all buildings. A lot of this is going to be courtyards and open areas, but there will be buildings through here still. But to show you, no, it'll be scenery. Just to show you, oh, where was it under now? Was it under Parades Pack? No, I didn't think it was. Maybe it is under Parades Pack. Wait, what? Oh, God, that's why. I want to put like a lot. I want to build a lot of these things in here, right? So it'll be things like that through here, if that makes sense. Obviously not that size, but you get an idea of like as you come up through here, the train station. That's sort of what it's going to look like. This is going to be like the nicer part of town in here for Whimsy Hollow. So we'll have to custom build some of that stuff in. To the point where I don't need that to do that. Right, I can have it there. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Valvoline? Does that trim that if I do that? Yeah, it does. Look at that. Just put it back for the moment, but actually leave it like that. No, put it back. But yeah, I can always stop people walking there. Yeah, it's kind of complex because it's all sort of more fiddly. Figuring out the style is the hardest thing. You know, like this small town style, while I'm not familiar with the build, I can always reference other stuff and build my own creativity sort of small town stuff, which is fine. It's a theme, right? This sort of Whimsy Hollow theme, when you start building buildings like this, it's hard to be creative. And I start to my brain starts to just melt after a short time. That's all. So that'll be yeah, so that works there as well. Probably end up doing just that and squaring that off up there. Maybe I'll take you all the way over there. That can all get blocked off.
Yeah, and I don't mind having a little open bit. It's not going to work there either, is it? I'm going to have to adjust that path, I think. That's annoying. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. I'll have to put some stuff in there, I think. Damn it. Let's see if I can make those stairs. A touch closer. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, actually, if I do that a smidge wider too, like, or I cut a little bit. No, because I need a thoroughfare for people to walk in and around this way. So if we're looking at it like that, right? That's not enough angle to walk through there, I don't think, is it? We'll see. I don't think that's going to be enough for us to be able to get that into here. Too steep, mate. Too steep. But not if we do this. That's that. That works. Right. The only thing that doesn't work for me here is going to be and purely because of that reason. Now, I could go ahead and fudge my own steps in. I don't really want to. So, what I can do here, I guess, is I can do something else through there that falls into line with that. And we'll have to do it around this edge as well. Kind of annoying a little bit though, you know? hate the fact that it texture pops through there. Yeah, see it? Well, I can do a theme. I could run a big beam through the middle, which means I could move these over like that. Right. Almost like it's a big structural beam through the middle of the complex. Right through there. Which gives it a bit of a theme, and that will sort out that gap. So I'll leave it at that for the moment. Just don't be lazy, just move them a pixel at a time. I will. I'll move every little morsel and pixel singular at a time. I will. I'm not going to be lazy. I want to build this. I want this building to be grand. And it's going to be a blend between the old town and the new, like the small town and the old Whimsy Hollow style buildings. It's just going to be a case of, I want that to do that. Sure, why not? It's going to be a wall there anyway, so that's fine. So we might have big food court and arcades underneath. It'll be fine. Entrance there, entrance there. Entrance there, and another entrance over the top here. Cool. Then the waterfall section, the rides. So it's going to be a very entertainment-packed building, that's for sure. That'll have to have a roof on it. This stuff texture pop. Yep. Oh, whoa, I need to leave that there because that's fine the way that is through there for that line. Just that doesn't really work, does it? Someone's built stairs in a dumb place. Well, hang on. What if I do... Okay, that'll work if I do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I make the stairs start there, are they going to be too steep? Yeah, I mean, that's all finishing stuff, Lurker. I've got to get this. I'm trying to get just the basic structure of everything first, and then I can play around with like using like hang on, can do stuff like right, so let's come out of there. And then like you say, later on we can fudge stuff in if I go down that route, you know what I mean? Like I can do this. I'm really, oh, that's not the piece, that's the piece. You know, I can do that stuff down the track, right? So it does just stop texture popping. That's fine. I can do that stuff. I'm just trying to, I hate this building, to be fair. I love it and I hate it. I love the concept and the idea of it. I hate everything about the structure of it. So that's why I've left it for so long. I need to address it, right? The ceiling up in here, I've got an idea what I'm going to do with this, right? So this ceiling here, I'm going to do something like what I did with my coffee shop. So in the coffee shop in here, we've got two set layer ceiling with some lights built in there. And that's kind of what we're going to maybe do up around there as well. Is something like potentially that along here. But that's like a finishing thing. I think what I'll do, because this has a ride on it, there'll be a boxed off section underneath here with a... No, well, I've already got bathrooms built in underneath. The bathrooms are down there. This might be staff room, so what I might do... Okay, let's now have a look at some of our new theme stuff. Now I said, well, actually, you know what? Could realistically use that stuff to plaster this wall, like to use it on as the finishing. So that would go back in there. I'll just throw these in now. There's an entrance there that goes there. Right, and then here, from a distance, yeah. Right, so that wall's not right. I can pillar that then. Right, so that goes back in. And then we'll get our stuff like this. Except we're going to go with a blacker colour for the... with a slight green in it. So if we have a look at this, this will be the colour of that, right? We start to blend some of the old in with the new. Old and new, and then we go like this. We're gonna skin the wall, so we'll keep our wall, and then on the inside we'll skin the wall again. Basically, what it allows us to do is have a bit of a thinner wall there as well. Right, so that's what the texture will look like on the outside. Touch. No worries. Did you see the final station? This is how the final station look came out. I mean, we've got to do the fit out on the inside still. But I don't know if you saw the final station. It came up really well, I thought. Yeah. Maybe a few little finishing touches, like I want to have a sign on it that says, "Welcome to Whimsy Hollow." You know what I mean? Like... Where would it be? What would it be under? That's a light bracket. Where are the sign? You know, something like this. It says just like... You know, like that. And then what text are we using for that? I think we're using... Forget which text we use for this. Something like that anyway. It ain't that one. There's one of these texts in here. Not Evil Empire. Bom, 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 bom. Not the leader one. Encore. You know, anyway, we just have something like that, right? So as you're coming in, chugga, 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 chugga. Oh, yeah, we're at Whimsy Hollow. Woo, this is our stop. Get off. Go over the bridge, down the bridge, in through the arcades, play some arcades, spend all your money, go up here, do this ride, go up here, do this ride, come back down the stairs, get out of here, go and have fun. Yeah, so we're just, I'm addressing the elephant in the room, which has been this disgusting building for so long. I hate it. Hate everything about it. I've got an idea. I've just had another great idea. Trust me. Trust me. We're going to make our own pretend pillars. Don't know how this is going to work. We might have to use it with something else, but bring them out here. Our own columns, I should say. And if we're going to make our own columns, they should be not made out of that because the building's going to be this color. They should probably be the new block column, which would be this one here. Okay, now we're starting to cook. And then this one is going to be the color of our... You couldn't have it green, could you? I was thinking the dark maroon, but that would be too much. right? So that would be... Okay, hang on. I'm still cooking. The sand dune. Well, the reason why I want to go the green is because it's got to... This is going to be the color of this building. This blacks with the slight green in it is going to be the color. Just so you can visualize this. This is going to be the color of the building. Right? Brick by brick. Brick by brick. Brick by brick. Hey, lurker. Pixel by pixel. That's off. That's off whack. Right, so we'd skim the... Let me just give you a representation of what I'm thinking here. Why every time I... Oh, it's because you're probably off slightly there. Okay. Oh, I see what's going on. It's because you're moving at world and not relative. Which is why this got all thrown out. Okay, hang on. It's a bit off. It was because we were moving at world and not real. Oh, see what happens. Ah. See, when you move large chunks of a block in relative or in world, it will move to the world grid, not to the grid you're moving, obviously. Down should be okay. Yeah, see that? Right, so anyway, we'll come back to that shortly. So then what I'm thinking is this. Do that. But we want our columns to be looking like a thing, chicken wing. So what I want here is to clear that and go concrete. Looking like a thing, chicken wing. And I'm going to say, hey, you're going to be 110. See the left corner down left. Don't worry about that. We'll get back. I'll make sure it's all perfect later. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get some colors and some textures together to see if they all visually work, and then I can worry about making it perfect later. I can spend too much time being perfect and then delete it all. You know what I mean? So what I'm thinking is we do something like that, right? And then we get ourselves a bit of a column. I just learned the other day that when you're editing buildings and doing copy advanced move, don't have click the check mark. You can click anywhere. It has saved me maybe hours, 5 hours. Hang on, what do you mean? Don't have click the check mark. You can click anywhere. Okay. Let me just do this too. Hang on a second. I need town. Need you. Right, so we won't stress about the lineup too much, but we'll get it fairly. Well, that's good. That's good, Charge. So where are you talking about? Don't have. Still click. Oh, I know. Look, I know you can do that, right? I know you can do that. You don't have to click the check mark. It's just habit. I know you can just click over here or whatever. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. Those three were off. Can you be? Yeah, you are relative. Yeah, I know you can do that. I've never really had a big issue with it. Why are you? Oh, yeah, these ones. Okay, let's not worry about that. Let's just have a look. I just want to have a visual representation of this now. So, get rid of that. Let's do this. I need a cap on that too. What can we do for a cap on that? We could do some of the timber. It needs to be something like that. But I think it's got to be that. That's a much better texture. So we're literally using all of the 300% of that. Okay. It's not enough. Well, actually it is. It'll be fine. I'll sink it back in like that. Like that. Oh, no. And now you're fine? Wait, what? Oh, yeah, there we go. That's it. That's it there. Cool. Can I get the color of... That's just black. Can we maybe texturize the color of that concrete to suit a darker whip? Right, so if we go like that with a column, now. And then we do, so it'll be something like this, right? Don't worry about this top trim. That top trim's going. It's gone. Yeah, that piece is great. Yeah, I think so. The other thing, yeah, so don't worry about this stuff. It's going. It'll be gone. Okay. Either that or it can be switched into black or our dark green. Right, so it'll be something maybe like that. Just so we can have a bit of visual representation of something. Now, that and that. Can you please me. And that. Right, so you start to see where we're heading here, and then I can have a window there. But then all of a sudden, we take these walls, and we start to shift these walls evenly spaced with our columns all the way across. So, and I think that'll start to make this building look a lot better in terms of theme. Still don't love it, but I mean, there's going to be trimming that has to go halfway through too. So let's have a look at the trim. We'll just work on this section of the wall today, and we can sort of think about it for a little bit. So give me back my town. Yeah, that's it's better than what it was. Trim. This building's out of whack. Now, I don't know if I want that trim. You know, the white doesn't go bad. If that was more grey. No. And maybe we do this here. Maybe we continue this through here, you know? Yeah, that's sliding. It's so weird to me. But you are doing that. Maybe that's what goes there. I don't know. It's maybe the green. Maybe there's too much of the green. Or maybe it just needs something underneath it also now. A bit more pale green, you reckon? Well, the whole concept is I want the building to look darker. So what if we did something like that? Okay. On that split just there will be this. It's annoying. Just hang tight with me there for a sec. Hang on tight with me for a sec. Let me just cook for a sec. Hang on. Keep the ideas flowing, but don't stop. Keep them flowing. Should we be doing these as that? Yes, we should. Okay, so that's what that bit will look like. Right, you start to see how the wall builds out, right? So this is like what I did. If you want to know, this is like what I did over here. This is how I built out all these. It's how I trimmed up all this stuff. It's just layers and textures and different sorts of textures and stuff going through, you know, trimmings, all that sort of jazz as you go through. And then what we do here, we're going to need a kicker along the bottom here to marry that too. But the one along the bottom can actually be this one. Right, and it can be like that. It needs either an orange, sand dune, or dark teal. Well, hang on a sec, Charge. Hang on. Hang on a sec. The building itself is meant to be dark, right? Dark and greens. Don't know whether it should be this bit down here or this bit here, but I'm thinking it should be the bit in the middle, because when it's all said and I probably should have done it on this bit of wall as well. In fact, you know what we will do? I'll take all of this. No, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I've added those. Oh, God. Off the line. Okay. Okay, hang on. Let me get all this. Okay, don't worry about the top part yet. You please stick relative. Oh, I'm glad that worked. I'm glad that really worked. You've got pillars on the inside. Ugh. What am I doing? What the heck am I doing? Bit short on that end then, won't it be? But we'll worry about that later. I'll worry about the adjustments later. Right now I want to get the wall just to get an idea of what we want here. Right, okay, so that's that. The top section. And now that I'm looking at it, I like that. Even though I wanted to put a different texture in here. So we might use like a... It has layers. Did you make an ogre? Or... What does he say? He says, onions have layers. Onions have layers. Saturation. In terms of what? Give me stucco, please. The stucco's got a really good texture. And it could be what we're after here. It's too... I don't want it to be that bright. So the stucco has good textures, but I'm feeling it maybe should, oh no. I'm feeling it should probably be in this middle sector like that. That's where it should be. Huh? Oh, damn. Is my building crooked? What the heck is going on here? This stuck. I think that's all. I think that stuff's all crooked. I think that stuff's all crooked. Right. It's gonna go in here. So that's all right. Maybe back just a touch more. That is so odd. Okay, anyway, whatever. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to get some shape. Look at him clicking outside the check mark. You're so proud. Oh, I do it on and off. Let's put that up there. It's not going to work if I don't do it individually. Now I can take these. Yeah, this wall's out, man. Right, so that's the basis for the colors through there. Look how much that's out for some reason. So odd. They didn't carry through either. Damn it. Right, so now you can start to get an idea of what it's starting to look like through here. That trim stuff there is actually... Well, I guess you could say... We went town, we went that. What have you got in the way of something that could go up there? Maybe these. Now that's a little large, so we're looking at 250, 240. Right, so when you start to do something like that, also, they should probably be black, and that should be the green. Maybe, but you then need to have yeah, I think that starts to work. Those. What do you think of that palette? What do you think of that palette there? That's just FYI. That section is just base wall. That's not detail, windows, that sort of stuff. That's just base wall. No cornering. No you have to move them individually. Because what you might do also is get that. And you might have to do something like this in here. Right. Right, like that, straight up through there. Like those sorts of things, that's off as well. God's sake, this building's out of whack. Who built this thing? Who built this damn place? It'll be just subtle little trimming stuff like that, right? I think that's instantly going to dress that building up a bit. I'm not sold on those, but I was thinking of doing stuff like this. Something like that. I think that's like the direction we want to go. These look like they just stand out way too far. Can I make those maybe 200? Not really. 180? 180 will be better. Yeah, that's better. I think they were just too big otherwise. Yeah, that's a little better. Don't worry about that little feather thing there. That'll get covered up when I do something. Trim it later. Alright, that's pretty good, I think. This building's so out of whack, man. What the heck? Fit the window out, put a window thing in, and then, yeah, that works. Yeah, okay, that's coming along. But on this bit here should be like that. Like that. Something like that around the column. Yeah, I think, and I like the color palette as well. It gives that really like expensive dark brick, like shiny brick, ornate building stuff. On this section here, you would just... It's all out of whack. The whole thing is out of whack, so I'll have to go through. Look at that, it's all out of whack. This is all out of whack. The whole building's out of whack. I'll have to go through and redo it. But like, just so we can get a visual representation, I think that's what we want. Maybe just that bit comes up and caps that there. I think that's better. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back through and fix this whole building because it's all out of alignment. But yeah, I think that's better. Couldn't have hired the drunk builders. Hey, we're on a budget, everyone. We're on a budget. We're on a budget. Everyone's a comedian. Yeah, that's better there. I don't know. We got a lot to play with there, but it's a good start, I think. That's a great start. I love the big concrete texture there too. And that fits our... And then you've got these little pops of pink with the green in and around it, which just help sort of... Hey, there's the big Ferris wheel up on top of the... I don't know what you call this building. We can give the building a name anyway. And then on the inside, we'll fit it with those dark bricks and greens as well. And then obviously it's going to look much better around this side. With that, like uplifting the waterfall section, so the waterfall will be encompassed by all this nice black and green brick. I need to stew on that, and I obviously have to go back and redo it because it's all out of wonk. Super happy with this today. Ladies and gentlemen, that's where I'm leaving it today, though. I do have to run. So thank you very... Call it the Irish Willy Wonka. It's probably Johnny. After Johnny's stuff, he's built it. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. If you are watching in the future, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out today. Please leave a like as you head out the door. Thank you to my Twitchy followers. Please leave a follow. Like Calf. Thanks, Calf, for following on Twitchies today. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow for some more fun and games. We'll be doing something fun. I'll leave it up to the universe to decide. We could be either doing something really funny with the crew, or maybe it's just me being boring again. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your evening. Stay safe, stay glued to your screen, and I'll see you all later. Get out of here.